Hello, everyone. Sorry for the slight technical problem that we have today. So let's get on with the live stream. My name is Dr. James Ong, and in today's live stream, we have two very interesting guests with us. We have Dr. Anne-Marie Toledo from the Philippines, as well as Mr. Ethan Leeds, who is actually originally from the UK, but now residing in Brazil. All right. So let's get going and let's welcome Miss Dr. Anne-Marie Toledo. How are you today?
Okay, everything is great. Thank
Everything
you.
is great. Well, as they say, better late
Yes,
than never, right? So we have some
yes.
technical hiccup. That's fine, all right? Because after this live stream, I hope many people will start sharing this recorded video after the live stream. Well, Dr. Anne-Marie, to kickstart this live stream interview, perhaps you would like to tell us a little bit about your background, because as I spoke to you, I understand that you're actually a dental graduate. And what sort of led you into this alternative practice?
Okay. I graduated dental medicine because my father is actually an oral surgeon. And being the eldest in the family, he would expect me to become the next one, right? I'm the successor. And being a good daughter, I wanted to finish it and fulfill the promise that I said to my dad, yes, I'm going to graduate. And then as soon as I graduated, I said, Dad, I want to become a neurosurgeon. And he goes, what? And then I said, like, no. I thought of what's happening around my family. Um, it would have been nice if I could help people to become healthy without getting rid of what is supposed to be placed in the food on the table. That means don't wreck the pocket.
Yeah.
So I love the naturopathic way, and that was where my heart is all the time. Anything that I look at, every opportunity that comes my way, my eyes is focused on helping people. That's why I was led to it.
Yeah, and also I think you mentioned that you wanted to help your dad, right? I mean, that's what spurred you on to learn as much as you can on how to do that. And in the process, I guess you have gone into many different types of alternative practice. And yeah, I mean, what was the main reason that you got involved in iTeraCare? I guess that's the main question that
All
people
right.
live stream. Yeah, what led you
Yeah.
into it? Yeah.
It was introduced to me by a colleague of mine who was connected with me with another company. And he offered this to other people, but I think I was the only one that really focused on it, did my due diligence, and I prayed for it. And I said, Lord, if this is going to work to really help a lot of people, show me the way. And to make the long story short, I got in and I said, yes, we're going to do this. And I'm very happy about my decision that I it's doing a lot of things for so many people right now. And I praise God for that. All glory to him. Um, and honor and praise to God because a lot of people have been blessed and continuously being blessed right now.
Like in your situation, I mean, when you first used the device, I mean, how did it convince you? I mean, did something change within you? Yeah.
Oh, yes. That particular time, because of continuous exposure to the blue light in the computer, the mobile phone, it kind of made my eyes, my vision blurry. And I said, oh my gosh, I only have one set of eyes and I need to protect my eyes. Please send me something that would help me. And when I was introduced to this, I used it on my eye, and like lo and behold, it was like, wow. I know that the product, the device is good, but it's so amazing that my vision became clear the minute that I used it. Just about maybe I did it only for about 5 minutes. I can't remember the length, but it's just a short duration. I said, wow, this is amazing. It really gave me a clearer vision. And that got my attention, really got my attention.
Okay.
And yeah.
Anything else after that? I mean, did you try it on other people or your family
yes.
members or anything else that convinced you?
Okay.
Yeah.
So after that, so that was one. So I treated my half of my face. All right.
Right. Yeah.
Half of my face first, because that time it was just me, right? It was COVID and all that stuff, right? And I said, okay, I'm gonna try it. Took a picture and treated half of my face. And then I wanted to use that because I'm going to have a demo to one of the daughters of a senator in the Philippines. And I wanted her to see personally that half of my face, this is the result, and this is not cut, something like that. And she was
Okay.
amazed because really, half of my face got lifted. No double chin on the other side, but the other one is double chin. that one is like, oh, amazing, amazing. And then I was able to go to my mom and then treated, not really treated, but did the therapy on her. And she was lying down. I told her, lie down, ma, lie down. So I was doing the therapy and all that stuff. And then my sister was very busy that time. She actually looked where my mom is. She's like, what happened to mom? I said, why? What happened? Ma, you look like you had a facelift. I said, really? And then when I look at it, I did not look. So I just kept doing the
But
therapy and all.
she look younger, right? Your mom should be pleased with that.
Oh, yes. She was so happy. And guess what? That effect did not leave her anymore.
Oh,
That's amazing. That
wow.
blew my mind. It's like, what? Really? Ma, you look so young. I mean,
So you're saying that it became permanent?
oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Amazing.
She's so happy. She's so happy. She's 78 years old now. All right. And she just turned 78. And not that alone. When I looked at her leg, her foot, the anterior part of the foot on both feet, okay, on the feet, it was almost black.
Wow.
Because of her varicosities. Okay. That dense. So that's why she's having a hard time walking and all that. That particular therapy alone, oh my gosh, it actually showed the microcirculation happening because the color black became lighter and lighter and almost normal.
That's like the one that Joy, who is your
Yes, my colleague.
Right?
Yes.
And that's how she shared the bishop last week. And why do you think iTeraCare, I mean, from your point of view, why do you think, I mean, something at the cellular level, what do you think?
Okay, this is how it works. Because the iTeraCare has the blowing the terahertz frequency, okay? The terahertz frequency that this device actually blows out is the healthy frequency. Okay, when the body has this terahertz frequency inside the body, the healthy cells vibrate the same way. Okay, so but if you have abnormal cells in the body that they don't vibrate the same way, they become more moderately higher temperature, and at the same time the vibration is faster. So the detoxification is now going to start. That's where the activity happens. And now regarding the microcirculation, what it's doing is the blood vessels, all right, will actually be dilated, and it will remove whatever is there that is clogging that blood vessel. That's why it's now, the microcirculation now is happening. That's how it is. So when you actually use the iTeraCare device and blow on the water that you drink, okay, like you blow it here just for 1 minute actually, or 2 minutes, and then you drink that water, what's gonna happen?
I do that every day.
Yes. So what's gonna happen is it's like this. This is fascinating because before you drink your water, if you have a live blood analysis machine, okay, I'm gonna say this. This is really it is just really recorded and everything else. That I saw it in my own eyes. The live blood analysis before drinking the charged water, what's gonna happen is you will see that your blood is clumped together. Okay, it's like it's not having the social distancing thing. Okay,
Nice,
but
nice way to
yes,
explain that.
yes. So, but after you drink it, immediately take the live blood analysis. Oh my goodness. They are disciplined. They go social distancing. They don't clump together. The red blood cells. That's
Yeah,
amazing, right? So
I
you
know,
could
I
really
know, I
see
know, I know.
how the activity of the microcirculation is
Yeah,
happening. Yeah.
yeah. Well, Dr. Enery, thank you so much for, your explanation and your sharing and coming here. And well, better late than never, right? So we had a small hiccup, but all of us, including Ethan, we are all pretty cool. So
That's
I hope that
correct.
everyone enjoyed this, what Dr. Enery has shared with us. And thank you so much, Dr. Enery, for today's sharing, and hope to see you again in the near future. Hopefully,
Oh,
in
yes, we
June.
have a lot of things to talk about.
I'm sure we
Especially,
do.
yes, you forgot to ask me about the 10-year stroke patient.
Oh, yeah, the 10-year stroke patient. Tell us about it.
Yes.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was he was attending our presentation in that was done in Cavite. And he was having a hard time. They were complaining, why are you doing the presentation on the second floor? We didn't know, right? And then he was there and then had the therapy, couldn't even open his fist, not even. So what happened was we blew on him, and then after the therapy, that's about an hour that we did, his hand became looser.
Wow.
Okay, it opened up, and then amazing. He stood up, went to the men's room without the wife assistant. It was the wife assisting him at all these times, and he was jumping up and down. And he was like, "I'm gonna go jogging. I'm gonna go jogging." Oh, please God, he
Wow.
he can manage to assist himself to the men's room. My gosh, it's really amazing.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
No,
this is
that's
just
why
one of those.
I always say this. I mean, no problem is too small, right?
Oh
Normal
yes,
things in life that we take for granted, but to a person having that problem, going to the toilet or CR himself, I mean, hey, that's a huge thing,
and the smile on his face and the wife, it's like, oh, that's priceless. It's really
I
priceless.
know, I know.
Yes, yes, jumping up and down when
Yeah.
going down the stairs without any assistance. Oh my goodness, that's a miracle.
I mean, in Tagalog, if I may say, sarap na feeling, right? Your feeling
Oh
was,
yes,
you feel the joy when you help someone. And
oh yes,
thank you
yes,
so much, for sharing that. And
yes.
keep up the good work, keep up the sharing, and
No,
you never know, a lot more people out there
oh,
waiting
a
for you
lot
to do that.
more. If we only have the luxury of time, there's so
I
many
know,
other
I know,
stories, right?
I know.
Yeah,
So thank you so
yeah.
much, Dr. Enery Toledo, for being with us today. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat po. And
Walang anuman.
yeah. And now I'm going to introduce our second guest, Mr. Ethan Leeds. Here we have a very interesting story, of first of all, Mr. Ethan, I think you should narrate to us how you got your device. I think that has to be told. I mean, that's amazing.
Okay, so I heard about this wand and I heard about the wonderful things it was doing, and I wanted a wand so bad, but I live in a country where it's not, where you can't get it, in Brazil. So it took me 4 months of trying to figure things out to get the wand here. In the end, I managed to get somebody to fly it in personally. You can't ship it in, it will disappear here in Brazil.
Wow.
So somebody flew it in personally. They weren't coming exactly to where I am, but they got it into Brazil, Sao Paulo. So then I couldn't trust the postage again in Brazil. So had to drive 4 days 2 days there.
4 days. Let me repeat.
4
You had to
days.
drive 4 days to get your device.
In the spirit of full transparency, and because my wife is going to watch this, I have to admit it was my wife that drove the 4 days. So I had to hire a car for her because we only have one car. So I hired a car, 4 days. I had to give her some spends and put her up for a few extra days. So it was 7 days she was away, 2 days there, a few days to enjoy herself, and then 2 days back. So
the cost of the whole thing is definitely more than the device itself.
By 10, yeah. But it was worth it. But that was what I had to go through to get my one. So, but it's been phenomenal. I'm so glad.
I know. I'm sure. Yeah, you're really happy that you got it. A lot of people who have been helped by you, I'm sure they appreciate it as well. Now,
right.
I saw you actually on Facebook, you know, and I was so amazed by your stories. And you interview people and you talk to them, and you know, so that's how I got to know who you are, and I contacted you directly, right? And that's how we interacted. Now, there are many people that you have helped with this magic wand, right? But there was the first one that I saw, which I thought was pretty amusing and really happy for the guy. Was maybe you would like to share more about him in Brazil.
Okay, so you're talking about Anderson, that's his name.
Yeah, Anderson.
And, he had incredible back pain. He was in a lot of pain. He could walk, but with difficulty. He couldn't bend at all. And one of the things that I learned very quickly with this wand is it's very important to take pictures or video before, because 20 minutes later you're going to have a different person. So I went through a few experiences where I didn't do that. In fact, one of the experiences wasn't mine. It was one of my friends who called me and told me she was really angry. And I was like, what? Why are you so angry? So I'm so angry with myself. And I asked her, why are you angry with yourself? She said, well, I had this client come in with pain in her ankle and her knee. And so I was wanding her ankle and her knee, but I noticed this really ugly varicose vein on her calf. It was poking out a long way, and it was really, not good. So I thought I would wand the varicose vein while I was doing the pain. She said, and I could not believe what I saw. She said, literally, the varicose vein disappeared before my eyes. And I am so annoyed. What do you mean? She said, I cannot believe I didn't take a before and after picture or a video or something, some evidence of what just happened. I didn't have anything, only my own eyes.
So it's a lesson you learn, right? And I'm sure from now on, and that's why you've been taking the before and after, and that's why you're going to be sharing with us, right?
Exactly. So I learned, okay, so I'm not going to make that mistake. So Anderson, that you asked me about, is
Anderson,
somebody that I did it before. So and then 20 minutes later I did the after. So would you like me to, if I can,
please do, Ethan. Please do.
Technology. Okay, so we're going to share now.
Okay, here we go.
I seem to be on it. Okay, so this is Anderson. Okay, and I'm going to just play a quick video.
Yeah, he's holding it back. Yeah.
Actually, I've gone to the wrong.
Oh, you got the wrong. Yeah.
This is where I should have been. All
okay, right. Where he walked in. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not.
Can you tell us?
Right, he's now about to try to bend down. That's his attempt.
So that was the before, right? Yeah, I can see his discomfort. Yeah.
He's on a pain level of 7 to 8 out of 10 is where he's at right now.
In a lot of pain, can't bend, and walking is not comfortable. Okay, so was in a lot of discomfort, not happy. So I then I wandered in, and it was. Well, first of all, I gave
Yeah,
my,
so you can maybe fast forward to what happened after that.
Let's try.
Yeah.
Let's see where we are.
back to the skin, to give t-shirt on, straight onto the skin, kicking area, and also the lower legs and back shoulders.
I can't see where I am.
Yeah, well, his video sort of yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Okay. Wow. He's a renewed person, right? He's like a new guy. There you go. See, wow, he can bend, he can squat. Amazing. Yeah. So that's the video that I saw.
Just bear one minute, because he's about to do something. Just give it 1 second, because you're going to see something that I see a lot. And there we have him dancing. And this is something I see a lot. People that can barely move and they end up dancing.
Okay, you can stop share this one now. Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. I mean, that's how I spotted you and contacted you because of this video. But then 2 days ago, something else happened, and you were interviewing another person who, I guess, more complications with her life, and her name is Kimmy.
Okay,
And yeah, you would like to share with us about Kimmy?
I'm just trying to tee it up. Yeah. So I need to get back to share screen.
Yep.
Can you see that?
Yep.
Okay, so this is a friend, Kimmy, and it's probably best just to show the video. So this first video is the before. This is how she was walking. Okay, let's watch.
video. How long ago was this been?
A little over 5 weeks.
Okay, so this was 5 weeks ago. You're going to see how she's walking. So here we go. Get ready.
She had obviously difficulty in walking, right? I mean,
But very little balance, difficulty
yeah, she
walking.
doesn't have the balance. She's got a neuro problem, right? And her
Yeah.
self-communication, nervous system, everything. Her hand was shaking, right?
Yeah, so she's shaking, she's got neurological problems, balance problems, pain problems. I mean, she has a shopping list of problems.
Shopping
So
list.
that was before, and then she was wanted for around 20 minutes, I think, from memory.
I think it was 30 minutes. I think it was 30
It
minutes.
might have been 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. And then another video is taken, which I'm
Let's
gonna
play
show
this.
you.
Yeah, and 30 minutes later.
Yeah, so this is 30 minutes later. It might take a second.
Okay, Mike.
And that was after.
Matt.
30-minute treatment. Let's have a look at this. Minutes later, guys. That is absolutely amazing. Okay, I'm going to show you one more video. One more video.
So her hands were not shaking anymore.
Correct. So that was 30 minutes later. Now we're going to do 5 weeks later.
5 weeks later. All right.
I'm good. How are you? Wow. What a difference, guys.
Is that the maximum volume that you can from the video? So anyway, to our viewers, you can see she's able to do the normal routine and the normal chores, and like everything was normal. It's like 5 weeks ago she was
Right.
a completely different person.
And she mentioned her mental health has changed
Yeah,
because depression was part of the problem.
absolutely. I mean, if you have, you spend like 98% of your time bedridden, I think you're gonna be so depressed, right?
Right.
Let's just do a walk like you did on your first video.
Now she's going to do her walk, and you're going to see the dancing.
There you go. Her balance.
Balance on one foot.
It's so amazing, you know,
Yeah.
Ethan. It's so amazing. She couldn't believe it. And that's her. That's Kimi, right?
And that's Kimmy. That's her now.
Oh, here, there you are.
Okay, so that was a bit of a technological nightmare, but my goodness.
Yeah, but I think Ethan, because the sound quality is not so good, so maybe you can stop share this, and we'll just
Okay.
yeah, we'll just have a chit chat about Kimi. So
Okay.
I mean, as you said, I mean, she's someone with a condition, a shopping list of conditions.
A shopping list of conditions.
Yeah.
It's like a big list of stuff, various diagnoses from fibro. Well, I won't say the different things. Yeah, she was in bed 98% of the time. She was depressed, as you can imagine, and she couldn't function. She couldn't function. And then we see 30 minutes of treatment with the iTeraCare wand, and we see that even that was a massive turnaround. And this second one was 5 weeks later, and you wouldn't know. Now she still has a journey. She's got a lot of problems.
Yeah.
But
you know what? I have, maybe I can share the YouTube, I think the sound quality. I think people need to hear from her, you know, if I may. Let's try this, right, Ethan? Let's try this. Okay, see the quality. I think the quality is better.
So, hey, my name is Ethan Lee. I'm a holistic health coach, and I'm with my friend Kimmy, and she has got a story to tell about healing and frequency. And before I actually bring her in, I just figured what I would do is show you guys some video footage, some before and after, and then I'm going to bring Kim in just to share a little bit about what's been going on with her. So I'm going to show some video of her before and then after. All right, so let's just bring that in. So I'm going to start by playing this video. How long ago was this, Kim?
A little over 5 weeks.
Okay, so this was 5 weeks ago. You're going to see how she's walking. So here we go. Get ready.
Her hands were shaking.
Here we are. So how long later was this video done?
And that was after a 30-minute treatment.
So this video after a 30-minute treatment. Let's have a look at this.
They're not shaking at all.
30 minutes later, guys. That is absolutely amazing. Okay, I'm going to show you one more video. One more video. Let's try and find the last video.
I'm good. How are you? Wow. What a difference, Tim. How are you feeling? So good. I have so much energy. My mental health is like amazing. And I did a heavy detox yesterday, so I was really good, tired and whatever, but today I'm so energized. You never know I slacked in spirit. You been dancing? I was. Did you catch me? You see your moves. Oh yeah. I got a good week on. Let's just do a walk like you did on your first video. Nice, you ready? Yeah. Wonder if I try to stand on one foot. Let's see if I can. I'm shaking. Wow, the miracle. Hey guys, so on June 15th, I filmed Kimmy before and after the second. I'm here. There you are.
Okay, so that was a bit of a technological nightmare, but my goodness, it was worth it, because did you guys see what I just saw and what Kimmy has experienced? So Kimmy, tell us what's been going on. Like what was the problem, first of all? What are you suffering from that was causing you to walk like that and shake, and what's been going on?
Yeah, so I have a condition that's called FND. It's functional neurological disorder. Okay. I started having really bad symptoms in March. I was in and out of hospital, emergency room. I ended up spending 9 days in the hospital. I started feeling sort of faint. I would have the shakes, some chest pain, numbness, pins and needles, and then it quickly, I quickly deteriorated. I started having internal tremors, external tremors. I was having severe vertigo with eye movement. I was having bowel and bladder issues, a lot of spasticity, head jerking, arm flailing out, leg kicking out, really bad balance issues. I was using a walker. And when I would walk, my one leg would bob basically, and my other leg, I would drag it behind like it was dead weight. I had a lot of burning pain. And then I started having seizures. I was extremely fatigued. I was in bed 98% of the time. I had zero quality of life. My mental health was very, very poor. I have been a very ill person for over 40 years. And this was sort of the last straw for me. And I really struggled to want to live. So this device has completely changed my life.
Asking this question, I'm going to be very careful of my language and what I say here, but all this after you had a certain thing, right?
So I was injured by a flu shot.
Don't go into too much detail. Let's just.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was injured by a shot in 2009. Okay. And it caused a lot of autoimmune responses in my body, and my health issues are as long as my arm. I have been someone that has been in chronic pain since that time. I don't have any joint pain anymore. I get the odd burning sensation still, but other than that, I don't have any pain at all.
Okay, so you've shown me the list, and it's a list. It's a shopping list of labels that they're calling diseases,
yes,
which are actually the results of toxicity. But this big list and lots of problems that stop you. I mean, you 98% of the day in bed. I mean, it stops you functioning. You're in pain. You're mentally affected. Your nerves are affected. You really are in a very, very bad place, right? So then comes along, I haven't got it to hand, but it doesn't matter. But then comes along somebody, and we could call them an angel in this sense, that came along with a device that uses a special set of frequencies that is the only device in the world to have, which is called THz gap, and they basically fired these frequencies at you in various parts of your body for what, half an hour?
My first treatment was probably 15-20 minutes. He traveled 4 hours to give me a treatment each way, and when
is John King, so let's give
That's correct. That's correct. Yes. I'd never met him before. I started blogging when I was in the hospital, and people were sort of following along with my journey. When he got there that day, I looked like I had Parkinson's. My head would do this constantly. I was having really bad speech issues. I was having a lot of trouble either finding my words or forming my words or getting them out. You could actually see my neck straining as I was trying to speak, and my hands were tremoring very, very badly. By the end of that first treatment, my head bob had stopped, my speech was back to normal, and I had no more external tremors happening.
Right, so 20 minutes later.
Yeah.
We're seeing, I mean, I can only call them miracles. It's like a miracle because the conventional doctors have no answers. They have no answers. And then this wand comes along and does whatever it does. We're going to be careful about claims, but it does whatever it does, you know, and it helps the body. It basically helps the body to balance itself. It gets the body back into balance. It doesn't treat disease, it's rebalancing the body. And when you rebalance the body, it's amazing. It's amazing. And Kimmy's a great example of this. I mean, absolutely stunning. And so how is your whole outlook on life, and how has everything changed since 5 weeks ago when you got your first treatment?
I definitely have quality of life. I have joy in my life. I have no more depression. My mind is clear. I'm calm. Things that normally would have bothered me in the past, I just give them to God, and I'm not worried about them at all. I'm not constantly fatigued. I can actually get up and do things. Week 3 of using the wand, I actually cut the grass with a push mower. And not that I've ever enjoyed that, but it brought me to tears. And I came in the house and I called my parents and I was bawling, and they thought there was something wrong. And I'm in between my sobs, I'm saying, these are happy tears. I mean, I went to walk 3 feet to cutting the grass. Yeah. And the week after that, I was playing mini golf, you know. There's just, now I'm dancing, right? So I just, it's crazy.
Okay, absolutely amazing. And you know, what a blessing. And now you're helping other people and sharing this information. This technology is unbelievable in what it can do. And again, we don't make any claims about it curing disease or anything, but when your body is balanced, your body has amazing healing powers. And you had a shopping list of diseases that they gave you, fibromyalgia and Parkinson's, and I don't know, there's a big list that
No, there was no Parkinson's, psoriatic arthritis, fibromyalgia, leukoid syndrome, IBS, Raynaud's phenomena, diabetes, chronic pain syndrome, FND. I mean, my list, those are just the major things. There's all these other, you know, small things that have happened to me. But overall, I've been a very, very toxic person for a very long time, and I have spent tens of thousands of dollars over the last 5 years trying to get well, and nothing compares to what this has done for me.
And then this wand in Canada, it's $385 one time.
In Canada, it's $4.99, taxes and shipping included.
Oh, is it? Oh, Canadian. Yeah. I'm talking US.
Canadian. Yeah. US, it's $350 plus tax.
Yeah, I think it's $385 US.
Yes, that's right.
And it's $350 US in the US, and it's $420 US in the.
Wow. That's amazing, buddy.
Isn't it?
Amazing. I mean, thank you so much for sharing this wonderful testimonial. And I many people who will be watching this even after the live stream today. And personally, I on behalf of the management, I would like to thank Kimmy. If you're watching this, I know you will be. And I mean, Kimmy was supposed to be on our live stream, but because of the time difference, I think she's like 5 a.m. in the morning or something like that in Canada when we started. So, I mean, on behalf of the management, thank you for sharing your story. And we hope and we want you to get really 100%, you know, and hopefully one day you can come onto our show, right? And Ethan, you are a really good person, you know, and I can feel you. You've done amazing stuff, and continue to keep up the good work and help humanity all around the world. I mean, you are like so far away from Sao Paulo in Brazil, right? Like, I don't know where
Right.
you are, but probably in the middle of nowhere somewhere, right? And may you
On the
find
beach.
peace. Yeah, on the beach somewhere.
Yeah.
I know you are a holistic person. You help people to detox and everything. So yeah, continue with your journey, buddy. I think it's a really big blessing to a lot of people already that you have really touched their lives, and continue also with your live stream and interviewing, and hopefully we'll bring you on again to narrate many others, new ones who will be benefiting from this amazing magical one. So thank you so much, and God bless and take care, everybody, and hope you enjoy this this version of our live stream. And once again, we'd like to apologize for a slight technical problem earlier, but better late than never. So I hope you enjoy our live stream today, and hope to see you again next week. We'll bring you more stories from different parts of the world, different continents, and hopefully it will touch someone's lives. And nothing is too small. I mean, if it can help you, even just for a simple back pain or knee joint pain, or more serious problem as you saw today, let's hope that you will, try and use our magical wand, and it will benefit you. And do share it, and subscribe to our channel, and follow us on our Facebook page, and share it. All right, just keep sharing it, because you never know, somebody may catch on to it and then use it, and it will help that person tremendously. So thank you, and goodbye for now.
Medical disclaimers. iTera Classic and iTera Pro are not medical devices. The information provided on our website is for educational purposes only and does not substitute for professional medical advice. Please consult a medical professional or healthcare provider if you are seeking medical advice, diagnoses, or treatment. Prife International shall not be liable for risks or issues associated with using or acting upon the information on our website. Prife International shall not be liable or responsible for the actions, misrepresentations, or negligence of our members who are independent contractors.